Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over really quickly a first prototype. Something that I'm hoping to develop more on is a mouse position material. So you can see here when I click, it's going to grab wherever my mouse position is and animate a circle. Now most of this is being done on the material with a little bit being done with blueprint logic. So let's get into how to make this. Now I'm going to go over to the widget itself. It's pretty simple. It's got a grid panel. It has a responsive material, so responsive mat, that's what I'm calling it, and a dummy button. The dummy button is all set to draw as none. It's just an empty container that understands when it's being clicked. So this is the material, and this is handling kind of all the work, but we'll go into the graph first. So inside of our graph here, we have on clicked. We're going to play an animation that's just essentially going to bounce so that the viewer can see that a click has happened. More for UX feedback in the animation than anything else. Then we're going to grab the mouse position. This is some fun math here that gets the cache geometry and remaps it to the viewport size. This was from Ben UI's Discord. Highly recommend going there if you haven't already. Then I'm going to cache the position so that I don't need to grab it on tick or anything. This is exactly where the mouse was when it clicked. And then I'm going to pass in that parameter, cache positions, into the material. So the first thing I'm going to do is set a clicked parameter to 1. I'm going to set the position of X, position of Y, and the start time. So let's go into the material and see what those are doing. So inside the material itself, we're not going to see much because my click is set to 0. So I'm going to set it to 1 here. It's going to be white. And we're grabbing the X position, Y position. We're going to pass it in through a constant bias scale of -0.5 and 2. Same with our UVs. We're going to subtract that. That'll center the position. Then we're going to draw ourselves a distance field circle. So distance 0. And then we're going to subtract the size to time. So debug scalar. If we were to take a look at our scalar value, right now we're at 2252. So I want to set this to maybe 2260. Oh, no, I'm not going to make it. Also, it just reset, so that's always fun. This is confusing me, but let's see. It is 13... Let's see, 5. Oh, you know what? I have the wrong thing. I have the wrong time value in the debug scaler, so no wonder I'm confused. Alright, so our start time needs to be something above here, so 5157, and let's go with 90, because we're going to eventually get there. 15790. So I'm going to delete this, and eventually when it triggers that exact start time of 15790, it's going to then grow a circle. I hope. I don't know what time it's at right now. So I guess yep, there it is. Now it's growing it. This is sort of a way, kind of an annoying way to debug it, but it's a way that you can see that it is going to grow at the speed of 0.9, and the circle size starts at 0, so it's not going to start at anything. Anyway, we can set this back to 0. Because we'll be passing in through the blueprint exactly when the time is, and it will then run the animation. So no issues there. And then this is the parent widget I'm just placing this in. I've got a little border widget, and this is a white widget, and I have a black one to kind of help me get the right aspect ratio. And a little bit of a fun logo rotation happening right there. So in practice, we're going to click. It's going to expand and grow. And that's essentially what it is at its basics. Now, this can go in a lot of directions. I could make a flow map. We could do all sorts of fun effects, passing in the mouse coordinate position inside of the material. This was just a first thing because I know this is commonly used in other instances of UI design and interaction design. And so I thought this would be a good example to get you started with. So good luck and look out for some more exciting new things.